Hi, this is my informational speech, and this is my audience. My
Hi.
Okay, so I will start my speech by asking everyone. Does it matter where you live? I know it's irrelevant at this time because you're still young. And it's important, but when you get older, thinking about where you live, it's even more important. Raise your hand if you have any parents, older or grandparents, and they found themselves in the position of needing more help with care, with groceries, or maybe even medication assistance, transfer, laundry, all the activity of daily living. If a crisis arises, if they fall and they end up in the hospital and they're not able to live in their home, or they need more help in their home, there is lots of stress in those moments for you and for them also. So in this informative presentation, I would like to touch three of the most important aspects that you can have yourself ready before the emergency strikes. So, because it does matter where you live, and you need to have those available options ahead of time. So I'm gonna start with the first aspect, and I know that everybody likes, and especially the elderly, to age in place, to live in their comfortable, beautiful home until the end of their lives. But you have to ask yourself if their home is indeed ready for something like that. And here are some questions that you might ask. Is the home on 2 levels? Does it have lots of stairs? Where is their bedroom? Does the entrance has a ramp where they can easy walk in and exit with a walker or a wheelchair in case they need one? How is the inside of their home? Is it the lighting is okay? Is it clutter free? How are the bathrooms? Are the bathrooms with bars, with raised toilet seats? Most of the hospital crises happen just because the elderly is falling, and clutter and safety are the most important for the environment in their home. Now that you assess the environment and see if indeed their home is ready for them to live in their own comfort of their own home until the end, or maybe a different option would be a better solution. Now that you looked at the environment, the next step would be how much help they need, what's the level of the care needs they have. Do they need just basic help with cleaning, laundry? If they are no longer able to drive, is it anybody there available for them to give them a ride, or to buy them groceries? Do they need medication administration? Are they able to follow up the appointments with their own primary doctors or specialists? Are there any family members that would be able to to help at least for a couple of hours a week, or do they need more extra care? Hire the caregiver, a professional caregiver that knows how to deal with their health care needs. Do they need to hire a company? Just things that you need to consider if their level of care is met. Also, we know that with elderly, depression is one of the reasons, because they get isolated. Are they still able to meet with friends and family? So planning for their level of care, it's one aspect in making your final decision. And again, the most painful probably for all of us is to ask about the cost. Where you live matters. It can be very expensive, and it depends on your funds. But also, you need to go through each of your options. If you choose to be in your home, are those changes to your environment able to be done? How much it's going to cost to do the remodeling? How the repair of the home, how gardening is going to be done by who? If your loved one needs the care inside the home, and you bring someone, a professional, maybe at the beginning they're only like 4 hours per day, and it's a certain amount of money, but with time their level of care can increase, and it can get to 8 hours or even 24-hour supervision. Are there money enough to do this? If you choose an assisted living, is it able to provide all these levels of care? Moving is something that we all want to avoid because it's traumatic, especially for the elderly. So where you live, it matters. Let me wrap up a little bit and just give you the 3 main questions. You need to plan ahead and assess their current environment, look at the level of care, and also the cost for all the different levels of care, because where they live, it does matter. I will also include a pamphlet to give you more information about my speech. Thank you.